What are you doing?
I went right 32 clicks. Gonna put another one on there.
All right. You're still high.
Fire in the hole. A little bit. Cause. All right. Let's try that. We're gonna be a lot closer now. 5 left. 5 left. Now we're ready for a 100-yard shot. And 100 yards. Rangefinder's over there. We're hitting bullseyes in 4 shots. Not bad, huh?
Close.
Really close.
How many yards are you?
100. You gotta be 2 inches high at 100 to be 0 at 2.
Okay.
See, they tell you that right on the box. So they put right on the box what you got there. It's gotta be 2 inches high at 100 to be 0 at 2.
Okay. All right.
All right. Get your earmuffs. You kind of loud.
Wow.
I did that in 5 rounds. That's pretty good.
2 inches high.
From being that far off up here in 5 rounds, perfect at 2. With that round, if we go up here and we shoot it and we get it 0'd at 2, so let's say it hits a bullseye. That means you're gonna be 2 inches high at 100, which we already know, and you'll be 8 inches low at 300. So like if you get 3 power poles, a third power pole, if you're looking at a deer, you know how big a deer is, right? So if you're, instead of aiming down here at the heart, like you normally do, you'd raise it up to right underneath the back strap, and it would drop down and hit the heart. 8 inches.
Yep.
8 inches. At 8 inches, pretty close. Anyway, so that's how that works. You gotta adjust for yardage. These scopes won't do that for you.
Then we're going up there. 200 yards. Our target is that white cardboard on the hillside there. What's that?
It's called a lead sled. They should call it the barbell sled instead, though. That's what's in there. But yeah, it's pretty handy. It takes all the recoil so you don't get any flinch. You can raise it and lower it, and then just get your crosshairs right on the target. Take a deep breath. And just squeeze the trigger without worrying about nothing. Just it's held steady in every way, and
good.
All right. All right. Going for the black dot.
What happened?
Well, I'm at the very top of the black circle, without really being able to see the black dot very good. So I just zoomed in my scope so I can see the black dot really good. So we're gonna take that shot over and see where it goes.
All right.
And maybe down to. I'll tell you what, man, this should put it right in the center. All right. So you know what's common about all these guns?
Tell me.
They're 1.5 inches to 2 inches high at 100 yards.
Okay.
And they're all between 7 and 8 inches low at 300 yards.
Okay. We're right on 200.
All right, you're right on 200. So at 300 yards, if you're sitting in a place you well, you ought to get a chance to shoot there at 300 yards, but if you were, you would kind of aim about that far down from the back line, from the top of the deer.
Okay.
8 inches would put you right at the heart,
Gotcha.
right? 200 yards, he puts crosses on it. 100 yards, because you're gonna shoot a little high, so this is your target, you're gonna want to aim there,
Gotcha.
because you're gonna be shooting,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all 4 of these guns are identical that way.
Okay.
Anything with a scope on it, no.
What about this one?
All right, so this one here. Oh, I knew I was missing one. This one and where'd the shotgun go? 300 Savage. It's a lever action. Safety's right here. It's actually the ability to open the lever. So forward you can't fire, backwards you can. So that's the safe on this. I was pumped down in the safe direction. So anyway, it's a lever action. It's a rotary. It's actually a rotary clip inside here, and they kind of do a loop in there. And there's actually a shell counter. I can't see it. My eyeballs are gone, but it'll actually tell you how many shells you got.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But once you have one cocked in there, this actually pops up.
Uh-huh.
Should paint this thing red, actually. But once you fire, it goes down. But
That's awesome.
it's an antique gun. They're very, very good in the brush. They're very dependable, and because of that, they've retained their value. This gun right here is about $600. As you can see, the Creedmoor, it's more of a short mag
Yep.
and the 6 mil. So you get 6.5 versus 6, and you can see the big boat tail on here.
Yep.
These bullets are made for distance. That Creedmoor round will shoot paper at 1,000 yards. So,
Wow.
you know, the 6 mil, with that gun there, you'd be lucky to get anywhere close to it. But the odd 6, and then the 7 mil, and then the 12 gauge, and actually a 300 Savage back there. But I like the ballistic tips. In fact, we're gonna go buy a Neil DX for the Creedmoor because he just came in today, and because they fly straighter.
Okay.
Yeah, let's have a one-man take me a nap stand.
Yeah.
All right.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, so
Same setup.
yeah, good chair. Get a little, lean back.
It's gonna be way smaller.
It's much smaller, so
Yeah.
like that would make sense. Okay.
Is this thing cranked all the way up? Wait a minute.
Yeah, yours is, yeah.